Hello everybody, this is All's Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shadows over Loathing. In the previous episode we discovered that within Crystal Dream Lake there are some things going on that involve the distortion of time. But hey, it helped us get a Glaxon valve, so I'm not complaining. Anyways, we also cleared out the distillery for the mobs, so let's head back to the lighthouse and help the lighthouse keeper with, well, his Glaxton valve problem. You notice a particularly cobweb-strewn copse of trees, and as you get near it, you catch a glimpse of a big hole full of spiders in the middle of it. You can just barely read the old wooden sign next to it, declaring to the world that the hole belongs to Beppo. Beppo? Yeah, why not? And, of course, it's backtracking. Yeah, whatever. You only get one random event per travel. There aren't as many spider eggs in here as there could be, but there are still too many. You swore long ago you'd never deliberately walk into an impenetrable mass of spider webs. Lex says Beppo's Hole at the top, and then there's some fine print. Read it. Beppo's Hole is named for Beppo P. Suricchio, who purchased this plot of land in 1903 with the stated intention of creating a shark sanctuary. He managed to dig one decent-sized pit, but before he could fill it up with sharks, it filled itself up with spiders. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say that spiders filled it up with themselves. And their offspring. Their teeming hordes of awful, venomous offspring. It is the opinion of the Crystal Dream Lake Historical Society that People's Hole should be avoided at all costs. In fact, we probably shouldn't have put this placket here or included it on any of our maps. May those you leave behind forgive us. Fascinating. There's definitely a lot of spiders in this hole. Pass. This wriggling cocoon is roughly person-sized, so it's either a person who's been cocooned by a spider and is slowly suffocating to death, or a person-sized mass of baby spiders. To him, her, them. Hello in there. Are you a person or a mind-breaking quantity of baby spiders? That the kind of noise a whole lot of baby spiders would make? Yeah, cut them free. You cut apart the cocoon, bracing yourself for true horror. Fortunately, it turns out to just be a guy in there. Phew. Thanks, friend. You had me worried there for a sec. They call me Doc. I came here to get some free gauze. Got a bit more than I bargained for. Hi, Doc. I'm Talia. I assume from your doctor hat thing that you're literally a doctor? In the sense that doctoring is my profession, yes. In the sense that I have a legal license for practicing it, no. You were looking for gauze? Yep, the webs from big spiders like this make really great surgical gauze. It's strong, self-adhesive, and even sterile if it's really fresh. Unfortunately, I kinda bit off more than I could chew. You can chew it, too? No, I meant metaphorically. One of the great big spiders that live in Beppo's Hole caught sight of me. I don't recommend messing around with that hole, especially if you're flush to the gills on medicinal alcohol. I see. Ask him about hobo code. Oh sure, I can teach you the hobo code for all kinds of medical terms. He teaches you how to read his handwriting, and then teaches you some hobo code. Alright, let's tell him about the hobo camp. You know, there's a hobo camp just outside of Ocean City. They could probably use a doctor. Great, I could use some patience, because I'm much too eager to get doctoring. That's a joke that works better out loud than in print. But, anyway, see you there. Okay, bye. Okay, now let's get back to the lighthouse, unless something else pops up. Really? Nothing? Okay. Hi, hello again. I got the valve you asked for. Did you install it? No, I have it right here. Won't do us much good in your hands like that. Go hook it up to the pump outside. Fine, fine. Fortunately, the place where it slots in is clearly labeled. Hi, hello again. I installed the valve. Hey, I've been watching the water level through the window here. Should be dry enough for our purposes now. Come on upstairs. He disappears through the door behind him. Let's head on in. This box is spare 60-watt light bulbs. You only use 60-watt light bulbs? Don't need much. Ain't that big a lake. Huh. An empty and wet bookshelf. Good thing he had his book downstairs. Well, here we are. Welcome to where the magic happens. Magic? Sure. Fiat lux. Heh. Old lighthouse keeper joke. So, can I have the compass now? What? No, certainly not. I need that. But you asked if I had an old compass, and I said I did, and that I'd show it to you. Never said nothing about giving it to you. Oh. Well, I really need it. So do I. I gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often, and I need a good compass to show me which one is the North one. Let me get you a new one. Nope, I said a good one. The new ones ain't any use at all. Why not? Because of how they changed them. What? What? Changed the compasses? They didn't teach you that in school? Folks got short memories. It was only around about the turn of the century. Some Atlas company bought the patent on West and rebranded it as New North. Then they did a recall on all the compasses and issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. Okay, well, how about I find you another old one, then? If you can find another pre-New North compass in at least as good a condition as the mine, then sure, I'll swap you. Don't really get what the point of that would be, though, since you'd already have one. Well, it's a long story. Never mind, then. Here, maybe this'll help you. Most of the old compasses got radium paint on the dial so you can read them at night. This old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation from that. Where should I start? Well, most folks consider the old kind of compass to be trash nowadays, and if I was trash, I'd probably be at the old junkyard. Neat. Thanks. Alright, let's get moving. To the old junkyard. Let's see. An oddly rectangular brown rock catches your attention, and on closer inspection, it turns out to be a completely rusted and partially sunk into the ground old pre-war soda cooler. Although someone fitted a meat-operated lock onto the door at some point, due to the rust, you can't tell what brand it was. Heck, you can't even tell if there's any sodas still in it. Check the meat return? No way. The only thing you'd be likely to get out of that old rust hole would be tetanus. Buy a soda? Rusty cola can. This can of cola is so old and rusty that you can't even tell whether it's red or blue, or maybe some kind of horrible brown cola that you never heard of before. Huh. Deal 15 damage to an enemy. Alright. Inside you find a raccoon skeleton and one extremely old can of soda. Aw, poor raccoon. Let's see. Heated fishing rod cooks the trash from the inside. Pull it out. Hot rod. Deals your mysticality plus 2 hot damage. Well, that's of no use to me. Ooh, there's something shiny as the pile of trash. A friendship ring. Increases your familiar's muscle mysticality moxie by 3 at the start of combat. Not bad. Pile of trash must be especially appealing to flies. Let's see. Pile of trash smells much worse than the other piles. Well then, how about we get our booze-soaked handkerchief on? Dig through it. Trash-soaked pants. Wearing these pants makes you wish you could afford better pants. Plus 20% to meat drops. Huh. Tobo's trying to wrestle a stove out of a pile of trash. Oh, howdy, I'm Beanie. Hi Beanie, I'm Talia. What are you up to? I'm trying to get this stove so I can haul it back to our hobo camp outside of Ocean City. Oh, you know about the camp? Yep, I'll be cooking up a mess of beans once I get this stove back there, let me tell you. Can you tell me some hobo code? Sure, heck, I know about a dozen different symbols for beans. Wouldn't one be enough? They all look pretty similar now that you mention it. Help him get the stove out. With the sort of grunting and heaving, the two of you managed to yank the stove free. Whew, thanks a million, pal. Now I just gotta drag this back to camp and I'll be in the beans-ness. See you around, Beanie. Ooh. Seems like all the wettest, slimiest trash has been sorted into this pile. Well, we got Sleaze armor. A nasty spoon. Mysticality plus 3 Sleaze damage. Grab a nasty old spoon from the pile and use it to dig through the glop. You don't find anything, so you just keep the spoon. I don't know why you would keep that spoon, but you did. Alright, I guess we gotta head down in here. This opening leads to an underground labyrinth of filth. Unfortunately, your Geiger counter is ticking faintly, so you're probably going to have to go in there. I hope you aren't wearing your favorite anything. Turns out that this garbage dump is much deeper and older than it initially appeared. Huge rooms and tunnels have been carved out of the trash like the worst archaeological dig imaginable. Weirdly, it seems like the trash caves are home to a swarm of large, beautifully colored butterflies. You move toward them slowly so not to startle them, and as you get closer, you realize that instead of having regular insect bodies, they're little people. Fairies! Wow. Hello there. Hello. Gosh, you're really beautiful. You're beautiful. Haha, that sounded just like my voice. You guys mimics, that's really cute. Ah! It's on my face! Not my, no, not my eyes. Ah! What? What? Ow, what the hell? You swat away a fairy that had fluttered up next to you and attempted to stab you in the neck with a rusty needle. Hell. Okay, I'll just be on my way. Look out, Jim! That one's got a gun! Indeed, another fairy is approaching, lugging a full-size snub-nosed revolver in its little arms. Hello, beautiful. Run! Alrighty then. There's an ironically half-buried shovel here. Alright. That'll be useful for digging stuff up. Okay, well, these fairies are destructive little shits. Oh. Let's see. Riddled with fairy tunnels. Ring this bell would certainly stir up some angry fairies. Let's not do that just yet. Alright. Let's see, no. An extra moxie could be good. Do I have anything in here that gives me more muscle? Huh, no I don't. Alright. There are a lot of fairies in that direction, frolicking around and making animal noises. Dying animal noises. You know, this seems like a good time for a free-for-all. Yes, my companions get damaged, but they also all take damage. Huh, I only took one. Not bad. Now, who has the most health left over after that? Oof, physical armor. But I also do cold damage, but it's not going to be enough to kill her. Let's see. Is to conjure a mushling to assist him, beating you up. Let's take out the mush tender. Good thing I've got physical armor. Idiot. Let's see, 7 physical damage. Let's take out the gun mother. Let's see. Let's take out this one. And yes, I know I could have rah-rah-rah'd, but I don't think I need it. Actually, maybe I did. Oh, well. It's not like these guys are going to be difficult to take out. You won! Your reward is getting to explore further in a literal garbage tunnel. Oh, okay, don't pound. You can have some loot, too. Let's see. Fairy Star 1, magical weapon, fairy knife, a combat item. Deals mysticality plus 3 physical damage and reduce target's mysticality by 2. Not bad. Okay. Don't want to be checking everywhere. Aha! Nasty book is half buried in the nasty ground here. Pull it out. Flora Fotidae? Gives an upgradable skill. Nostradamus. Gives stench armor. Alright. Let's see. Do have 108 XP, but maybe I should try saving that to get some of the next stuff. Like, having extra AP at the start of our turn, or at the start of combat, would be pretty good. There's a whole flock of fairies here, all armed with rusty needles. It almost seems like they're practicing their fencing skills, but their fighting style is so chaotic it's hard to tell. Alright, physical damage. And they're all the same, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, stab all you want, you're gonna be dead soon anyways. And more of the same. You won! Hopefully a case of tetanus is not part of the loot. Let's see. Foot from a big statue. That's how far you are away from this and what it is. It seems pretty depressed. Talk it out. You listen to the statue. It's said about the passage of time, but you manage to make it feel a little better by reminding it that it's still a really big, really strong foot. Gives you some toe jam as a gesture of thanks. Alright, looks like it's all in here. Holy dang, somebody threw away a perfectly good cow skull. These are rare as heck, considering that there haven't been any cows in this country for more than 30 years. Grab it. Mounted cow skull. This would look great in your room. Geiger counter is really going nuts. This must be the spot. Dig. Just beneath the surface, your shovel strikes the top of a crate. The Geiger counter continues its irritating clickery. Stomp through the crate lid. You give the top of the old crate a mighty stomp and end up ankle-deep in compasses. Better than being ass-deep in comp ankles. Well, that's what you always say. Haha. Anyway, enough jokes. You grab the least ruined-looking compass. Old compass. This is a compass from back before they changed which way is north. You also breathe a sigh of relief as you turn off that annoying Geiger counter. Now back to the lighthouse. Not yet. There is still some loot we can get out of this place. Someone threw away an entire fence? Guess so. A teetering stack of crates is holding up part of the ceiling here. Kick it. Trash has collapsed into an unsafe staircase-like heap. That was extremely lucky. And we now have a back way in and out. Oh, Gabby's got something to say. What are you writing in that little notebook, Gabby? Tacticals, look. Gabby holds the notebook up. She's marked the page with a grid and little X's and O's and arrows pointing this way and that. Gabby's been keeping tracks on which moves work best for a fight. Jeez, you're getting good at this stuff. And maybe you should be the one giving fight orders. Haha, nix. That's your job. Gabby's focusing on Gabby fight stuff. And unconcerned with the bigger photograph. Fair enough. I don't know what good mysticality is going to do ya. Anyways, there's still some stuff we can loot from this place, so let's keep doing that. There are a lot of fairies in that direction, flitting around, giggling maniacally, and occasionally saying things in other people's voices that you can only assume were those people's last words. Yeah, more than likely. Free for all! Alright, who has the most HP left that I can kill? Not you, not you, not you. I guess this guy. Idiot. I can only do 6 physical damage, so let's take out the healer. Let's go. Let's see. Hold on. 3, 7. I got ball. Yeah, let's just hit this one. And then we'll hit this guy with our ice pick. Or ice axe, I guess I should say. You won! With those fairies out of the way, you can get to the northern tunnel. Wait, is that north? The leftern tunnel. Fairy Cake increases your mysticality by 1 and the damage of your magical weapon attacks by 2. Ooh. There's a loose coat hanger on the ground here. Grab it. Not sure why anybody want to wear a coat. Yeah. Coat made of wires. It has half-buried sign, has hobo coat on it. Translate it. Code reads, "What is junk? Really?" Wow. That really makes you think. This room is positively swarming with fairies. There must be something pretty good over there. Or at least something that fairies think is pretty good, which is an opinion you might not share. Plow through them. Okay, free for all. Now, who has the most HP left that I can kill with this? Let's see, 12, 7, 6, 7, 7, 3. Yeah, let's kill the Mush Tender before I can summon any more. And that jackass healed all of them. Great. Well, she can still kill this one. Alright, rah, rah, rah. Very wackadoo, I'm not too worried about. Pin Needler, however, is going to be a problem if he keeps lowering stats. Granted, I can counteract it with rah, rah, but that's one less skill I'm going to be using. Let's see, 8 physical damage, and none of them have less than 8 HP, so just take care of the Mushling. Gonna have to hit it eventually. You know what, let's hit one of them with a ball throw, or throw ball. And take out the other. Because then Gabby can kill it. Oh good, he didn't heal. Fairy Cake gun parts. Make any weapon into a gun, which will use your moxie to determine its damage. Yes, if you really like a weapon, but it doesn't work with your character's class skills, then you can... It's not a guarantee, but you can find certain items that can convert them into a different weapon type. Say, for example, you're a jazz agent. You find a melee weapon that can do a ton of damage, but obviously it doesn't work with your build. So, you just get some gun parts. Of course, there's no guarantee of what you're going to get. Someone is throwing a perfectly good giant novelty piggy bank. Smash it. Sorry, piggy. Hey, whoever threw this out didn't take their meat out first. I never did like the idea of smashing piggy banks. Ooh. Lush. I really should get a plumber out here. An inviting tub of piping hot water. Piping hot and clean water. Your brain is insisting that this is impossible, and yet the rest of your body is yelling at it to shut up. You take off your clothes behind the privacy of this narration box and slide into the tub. Your aches, pains, and various worries drift away in the luxurious steam. Splish. You splish around for a while. It's very relaxing. You continue to relax in the tub until the water stops being hot. Hot bath. You've had a hot bath. That was just what you needed. +1 to all stats. Reluctantly, you leave the tub and dry yourself off with a towel you find in a nearby pile of trash before putting your clothes back on. Was it a clean towel? It was fantastic. Now the question is that permanent? I'm willing to bet probably not, but you never know. No, given it's in the effects and nothing else, Still, though, that might just be giving me the stat boosts I need in order to take care of unlocking the possibility of the one ending. Do I go for the muscle, or do I go for the extra AP, or do I go for the mysticality? You know what, I'm going to go for the AP. That's going to help me out in battles more often. Taut hamstrings. Taut hamstrings. More like hamstrings because of how springy they are and how much they look and smell like ham. Okay. Alrighty then. Believe that is... Ooh, wait. No, I think we can actually do something with the tub now. Nothing left in the bath but your filth. Fish that bath water. You get a handful of clean water. How? Pure water, untainted by even a container. You're an ally who was on fire. Fish it some more. Nasty goo. Handful of dirty water. There we are. This water is nasty and you wish it wasn't just sloshing around loose in your inventory. Too bad. Alright, now back to the lighthouse. Squirrel chatters angrily from a nearby hollow tree, presumably trying to scare you away from its stash. Real tactical mistake on its part, since now you know where its stash is. It scampers away as you peer into the hole. You find not just the expected nuts, but also several wallets. Huh, has this squirrel been mugging hikers? Maybe you should get out of here before it comes back with a knife. Good idea. Alrighty then. Talk to the lighthouse keeper. Hello again. Find that old compass you were looking for? Sure did. Could use a polish, but it seems to be in good condition. Alright, I'll swap you. Let me get that old Geiger counter back from you too. Thanks. Yep, no problem. Get along now, I got a lot of important nothing to take care of. Cursed compass. This compass always points towards the evil version of North. This should not be followed. Now, what does it do? Cursed items and what they do. The cursed compass will give special evil encounters while traveling on the map with it. But if we uncurse it, we get 10% meat drops to meat and item drops, and a purified gives it plus 25 to meat and item drops. Alright. Well then, we could head on back to Ocean City and uncurse this thing. However, there's still a lot to Crystal Dream Lake that we haven't worked through. And we kind of want to. So I think we're probably going to be spending some time wandering around, discovering new things, getting into encounters before heading back to the city. To uncurse the compass, because honestly, the evil encounters ain't all that useful to us. So, with that, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.